everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I was fortunate enough to have some time to be able to do some scrapbooking, so I just wanted to pop on quickly to share a few of the layouts that I created this weekend. And before I begin, I'd like to just preface this whole video by saying all of the layouts that I'm going to be sharing were either scrap lifted from a layout that I saw on Pinterest or perhaps inspired by a sketch that I found there. So I'm going to start with this one, and for this one the background pattern paper is from the Sweetest Thing collection, and I believe that is by My Mind's Eye. And another use of that 6x6 pad by the Basic Gray Shine On collection. And a tab here from the Echo Park For the Record, the original one, so that's really old. And then some washi tape flags that I've made, and then this is a couple of brads from the Fact and Fiction collection by Basic Gray as well. And the odd thing is that I'm really not a Basic Gray fan, but I find that lately I've been really loving the collections they've come out with. So here I used just a banner, and I used an Ali Edwards stamp to stamp on it, and the circles were cut using my Spellbinders circle dies, and I used a Stampin' Up! Punch to do the stars and an EK Success one to do the notebook border. And then these photo corners here are a Recollections brand from Michaels. So, and this yellow was just in my stash, and I think it was actually a scrap that I just used. And then I used a couple of different fonts for thickers, and I used some We Are Memory Keepers chipboard alphas. You might have seen those in a layout prep video. I thought I would use them then, but I didn't, so I went ahead and used them this time. So that's that. And the photo is just of a scene at one of the plays that my students put on at the school, and just the announcement for it. And the journaling is just talking about how I'm their teacher, so often I just think of them in terms of an academic setting as far as their, academic strengths and weaknesses. And I forget that they are, they're complete people. They're not just students. They have a wide array of interests and talents, and going to see them perform in plays or in concerts or whatever, it's just really an opportunity to see them and be amazed at how talented they really are, and just what amazing people they are, and not just students. So that's that one. This next one here, I used some more of the For the Record collection by Echo Park. I used this background paper. It was like a text print on the other side. And then this green one, this kind of florally one, you can really not see it because, so much of it's covered, but that's also from that same collection. And then I used quite a bit of the random collection from Crate Paper. This red and the orange are from there. Let me get this in frame. The red and the orange are from there, as are what I matted the photos on. It's just a black and white chevron, and the butterflies are from that same pattern, and that is from that same collection. And then this tag and this one, both of the green ones, it's actually one tag, I just cut it in half. It's from the On the Bright Side collection by My Mind's Eye. And this little orange journaling block right here is from Recollections. It was like in a journaling stack from Michaels. And these are some Jelly Bean Soup label stickers and some authentic little word stickers there and here. So, and the bingo card, I don't know where it came from. It's quite old. So, and I actually had to do this journaling like 3 or 4 different times just because I kept writing it, and then just the placement was wrong. It was really hard for some reason. So right here for this, I used 2 sets of thickers, the foam and these like kind of epoxy ones. And then this, Remember Always, was actually a set of border stickers that looked like this, and there was quite a few of them in this pack, and I just cut them so that they would fit for my title here. So I'll try to get a close-up of that. I don't know if I can. I may not have room to the wall there. So there's that. So anyways, lots of buttons and tags being used this weekend, which is good because if you're like me, I have tons of them, and I really need to make a dent in those. So this next one, well actually these next two, if you watch my video on scrapping your stash and using your scraps in particular, then you saw these two layouts because they were made entirely from my scraps, and they just didn't have any photos or embellishments on them, so I went ahead and finished them up. So this one here, I used a craft cardstock background, and I prefer to buy my craft at Hobby Lobby just because I like the color and the texture of it, and I've tried Michael's and Joann's, but neither of them work for me. The one at Joann's, the texture is all wrong, and at Michael's the color is all wrong, so this really is the best for me. And all of the pattern papers here are from the My Mind's Eye on the Bright Side collection, and I just used some buttons and a brad, and I used my tiny attacher to attach this, as well as this pocket here. And again, some stickers. These orange letter stickers are from the Lime Ricky collection by Basic Gray, so that is really old. But like I said, I'm really making an effort to scrap my stash and not buy anything new until I make a good dent in everything that I have. So I just repeat that to myself many times to hope that I follow through with it. So this right here was actually a sheet from a pad from the Smash Book collection, and it said something at the top and I didn't like it, so I just turned it upside down and used my EK Success border punch to make it look like a notebook. A craft tag, and then back here I have a sticker from the Basic Gray Fact and Fiction collection, and then some My Mind's Eye brad right here, and then I have a library pocket here so this journaling can pull in and out, and that's another journaling spot that came from that Recollections pad. So, and this brown right here is from Coordinations, I believe. And this one is perhaps my favorite of the four that I've done this weekend. So for the background, I used this cardstock by Authentique, and some more of that on the Bright Side by My Mind's Eye. This is My Mind's Eye, the Lush collection, and I loved that collection. I loved all of the colors they did, especially the navy blue one, and I don't have any more of that, but I wish I did. I really, really love that. And this right here is from Coordination, and then these are just some tags that came from the collection. A Studio Calico wood veneer there, and some washi tape with a little banner. I used my Amy Tangerine stamp set for the feather, and Remember Everyday Life is from an Allie Edwards stamp. Some more buttons and twine and all of that. Like I said, lots of tags, lots of buttons this weekend, just really trying to make a dent in those things and use up what I have instead of buying new things. So anyhow, thank you so much for watching today, and I hope that you guys have a great week, and please don't forget to leave me a comment down below, and I will see you guys soon in another video. Take care and have a good night.